Yep.
Yep. She said yep, which means good morning. That's CW for good morning. I'm going to scratch my face. I'm going to drink this fuzzy water. And that's going to be the entire broadcast. I got toast in my teeth because, as CW says, you don't know how to feed yourself.
That's not what I said.
So I wasn't
Good morning.
eating.
Good morning, folks.
Guten Morgen. Is that how you say that? Is Frank on? He'll know.
Buenos dias.
That's not good morning.
Guten Morgen.
All the things. Good morning, guys. Hope you're having a great week.
I don't know. Is that how you say it?
I don't have any idea.
How's everybody doing?
Do we have sound?
Are y'all loving this new time change? I'm sure. I bet y'all love it because y'all get to start an hour late because we usually have you on here too early. Me no love this. I don't love this.
It's no good. No bueno. Listen, man.
Especially because I got up at 2:30, so I technically got up at 1:30.
If I fly behind the camera and just start beating the crap out of C-dubs because I've been awake since that stupid hour in the morning.
Look, pretty fly for a knife guy. Fish Ranch was first. Legitimately, I saw his comment first.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. He saved up. He took a break, and then he's back with a vengeance. The ranching of
They're
the
already
fish.
asking about the folder because I did say I titled it 007 and folder. So we're already asking about it.
You should flash over to that screen over there.
Already?
Just flash and then flash right back. Woo. Done. So, yeah. That's it. I'm wearing this shirt.
Chad DeRozier says he was up at 4:30 a.m. because of the time change. Who didn't know about it? And
We
was
didn't.
like shocked when you looked at your phone.
She got up at a retarded hour anyway, right? I don't understand. I don't know why she decided that she should torture me in this
Good
way.
morning, Andrea
And
Chad.
I wake up and I look at the clock and it says 2:32. And I'm like, this chick is insane. I smelled coffee. I'm like, and then I look over there and she's just sipping her coffee.
Same thing happened to my mom. She was like thinking we didn't do the live.
Oops.
Didn't realize there was a time change.
So, yeah, because we're all crazy busy. And then I look at my watch. I'm like, something's wrong. It must be election day because the clocks have been hacked by the opposing party and the world's coming to an end. And then I realize,
time change is remedial from Working
forward,
Fear 87.
Fall back. They need to do away with the crap because it makes, and there's a statistic that says that there's so many more car accidents the Monday before because people are like, oh, the Monday after, whatever. They're like sleep driving and crap. Do you gain an hour this time or it doesn't matter? I always wake up at a ridiculous hour anyway. So, so how many people made it on the live today?
We have 150 right now.
Yeah, so 150 of you knew what's up. I'm probably waiting for an hour.
No, Jim, you're not. You're not going to get a life today.
Nope, you have no life. This is it. I mean, it's just me with my stretch neck t-shirt.
He accidentally wrote life.
I know.
He meant knife, but I thought it was funny.
So C-Dub has been married to me, and we've been knowing each other since the 6th grade. She is a professional smart aleck. Gotcha.
Ooh, am I? I hate smart aleck people.
Uh-oh, she just did it. She did it, man. That's probably because she's sleeping.
Sarcasm is like my worst humor trait in people.
Yeah.
And then I guess...
And she comes down to the shop every single day and does her shop work.
Quick, do a giveaway before it gets rigged. Okay.
Here, you want this cup of coffee?
How about a hat?
I'm effing tired.
For the 160 people, y'all get a giveaway quick.
We didn't even plan.
We got some different colors, so I'll let you pick the color.
Hey, is We Fight the Dark on here?
Hashtag hat. We Fight the Dark. I haven't seen him yet, but he might be.
He did a video on the Bushman. It was really good, actually. I think his YouTube channel is going to grow because it's pretty good.
Yeah, the few stuff I've seen on Instagram.
He did like a full length on the Bushman.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's great. Yeah,
I don't believe you will be.
We'll be right back. Remember that from the 90s?
I am never sarcastic.
Yeah, so like when you go into the shop at TKL Nye's production.
Oh, is today your birthday, Andrea? Happy birthday.
Are we being sarcastic or not?
Well, she says, thank you for the birthday wishes, my handsome king. So I'm assuming that it's her birthday. Happy birthday.
That pen is a king today. King.
Cheryl says he woke up at 1:30 and then reset his alarm for 8 instead of 7.
I'm telling you, I don't have to set an alarm every day. I just wake up because I have no sense about me. Just wake up and I'm like, wow, it's really dark outside. I should probably do something productive. I did today, man. I've been in this room working since 5 a.m. So what, 5 hours? I'm in here for 5. I'm sweaty.
No, Charles Dean, you did not miss it. We just started. We haven't talked about it yet.
Time has changed. What are we not talking about?
007.
Oh, yeah.
Chad Young says the 002 is so good.
Yeah, people, well, they don't. Actually, I was going to say people sleep on it, but they don't. That blade sold really well. It's doing good.
Micah Ramsey, prayers for Oklahoma, please. 5 reported tornadoes and a lot of damage.
Goodness, man. See, I don't know. It's time change. I don't know. There's weather events. Somebody told me it's election week. I don't have any idea what the heck's going on. Here's what I do. I'll do a little bit of knife designing. Do a little bit of business running.
Awesome.
Do a little bit of financial crap. I do a little bit of knife making. I do a little bit of shooting. I do a little bit of husbandry. I do a little bit of fatherhood. Do a little bit of car maintenance, house. Listen, I don't know. I do a lot of stuff. Whew, that was a lot. I'm already tired from listing all that crap. So I'm sorry that I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, man. I was just talking to the dude from Sharp Things OKC. I wonder if he's okay.
Did she say Oklahoma?
I thought.
Oh, maybe I was thinking Ohio in my head. Oh yeah, she did say Oklahoma. Oops.
Yeah. We drove across Oklahoma.
Hey, Nick Bonomo, $9.99. I got the new combatant this week, and I'm loving the improvements that have been made to the design. Deep engraved TCAL logo, new beveled edge jimping, amazing swedge profile. Love it. Yeah, it's so
Keep
good.
going, man. And then I took a little bit out of the belly that you can't. Well, maybe you can tell if you've got the old one. Man, I love it. I actually have people. Can I have the old version? I'm like, why? I improved it, and the answer is no, because I don't have any. All I got's like some Ford scale ones.
What was the reason? I was talking to Rainier. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but he wanted the old one, and I can't remember what he said the reason was.
He must have been drunk. That's all I can think. Oh, man. Look, I've been coming up with so many knives I had to add.
Can y'all tell that he cleaned up the walls? I can. It looks a lot neater everywhere.
Yeah. So I moved.
Ryan Henley said, Jack of all trades, master of knives.
Ooh, I'm going to put that on my headstone because I'm going to stroke out with all this crap that I do.
I'm going to put that as a caption on one of your Instagram posts.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so I moved, see if I can count, about 50 magazines from this wall.
Oh, Jason Benitez noticed. He said, I just asked about the walls.
Yeah, so I moved 50.
He said that before it started. I wonder if anybody will notice.
I moved 50 magazines from this area to over there, and then I moved my 300 blackout rattler to over there. And
he said, I like the old combatant look. That's all. Okay.
Oh, look, Schroeder. Just kidding. You can like what you like. But yeah, so then I also moved CW's 300 blackout to that wall, and
the knives look neater too.
Yeah, I added more because
I see.
And then I've got all the stack from the last batch that Stephen Clayton sent me, and Raymond Johnson. So I have like 16 knives there, 5 piled up over here. I gotta get all of them over here because I come down here and I play with all these blades every day, and I'm like, man, I like these a lot. So I gotta find a way to put them all.
Travis said he ordered both ops knives. Will the order wait until both are in stock or ship when they're done?
No, we'll ship so the ops hawks are going to be done first because we're already working on those. I'm going to pick my bugs on TV if you guys don't care.
Big Steve received my Night Stalker, Warthog Guardian, and Combatant this past week. Thank you, Jacob.
Yeah.
I really love them. Jacob is fantastic about
How'd you know that
orders
it was
out.
Jacob?
Because Jacob is...
Did you say that or did he say that?
I said that.
Okay. But wait a second.
What?
But wait.
What?
Dustin QCs them.
Oh, Dustin's fantastic too.
And ships them.
I know.
And Grant wrangles all the pieces and parts to get them in the shop.
Everybody in the shop is awesome.
And Seth does the sheaths. And I just walk in there and distract everybody talking about the world's coming to an end on Tuesday. Not true.
Regina, Marco, Jorge wants to see the 007. Mil-spec Mike, do we have an ETA on the second batch of agents? It was confusing as to where they were in manufacturing when they dropped.
The O1s?
It could be. And I thought the O1s were going to ship right away, and I think we ran out and had to start another batch.
Yeah, but we have the steel. We've had the steel. I think we'll be putting the tools to the steel.
Umberto, the Guardians have been shipping. It's possible we're out of the grip that he wants. If you want to email
Welcome
us,
to the TKL Live, where everybody asks where their knife is, and it's always a grip. And sometimes a sheath.
What are you carrying today, honey?
I'm still carrying the 5. Let's look at it. So, true story. Are we over here? So, true story. Yesterday, we actually got industrious and decided to go ahead and make our pumpkin pies.
Oops, wrong person.
And I had this 05 on me. So, it's thin. It's a 125 thick, which is 1/8 of an inch. So it's thinner than any of the rest of the agents. But see, that gives us this steep grind. So look at the V on that tip. I took this, opened the pumpkin can with the can opener, and it was stuck in there. So I pulled out my knife and I went and stabbed the bottom so it would plop out. Nothing. Didn't do jack to it. I was super happy. And I've been slicing food with this. It's really slicey. 20 degree.
Pokey Gumby wants to know if that's the new handle material.
What are you talking about, dude? You go to sleep.
It is, but it's not complete.
Nope.
It's like a sample that doesn't have the texturing that we're going to put on it.
Yeah. Do you hear that crazy noise?
I heard him.
I think there's an animal in our house.
That black cat, he's going crazy.
Yeah, so that black cat's lost his freaking mind. So anyway, I've been carrying the 5 a lot.
The piranhas, yes. Piranhas, we also have to redo the batch on those. But
Let's talk about them. Let's talk about them.
We have them, and Tim has to sharpen them.
They're here.
So they'll be going out soon.
500 of them. We got the Nitro Vs, we got the AEBLs, and we got a whole bunch of ADCR V2s.
Ryan Henley wants to know about when the 004s will be shipping.
I'm just waiting on Kydex. Oh, wait. The blades are at nickel boron. All of them, actually.
A Seabodry 5. You know it, Tim. Tuesday going to be lit, as my kids would say.
Yo, look. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, man. It's going to... 50% of people going to be mad. 50% of people going to be mad. Whatever the H happens, are the other 50 going to shut streets down and then the other 50 beat them up? Or nobody does anything? Let me pull this hat
giveaway, honey. Chad DeRozier said Melissa Miller had a live Whatnot auction the other day. I told her she needs to collab with TKL.
I saw that auction. If you saw the whole thing, you heard me scream out loud from here. What's all this noise? Are those Patreon comments?
Why'd you scream out loud?
I'm not saying.
Brian Miles, you won. Stuart, Melissa's great. She has a deal with MKC already.
Nope, not a true story.
I mean, I don't know. She might. Congrats, Brian. You can pick the color hat you want. We've got coyote and various colors. And also, if you want a t-shirt, let us know.
That's how I know that they didn't watch that. That live.
Well, no, but she works with a bunch of different companies is, probably what he means. I think.
Yeah. I understand. Thank you for this coffee because I was dead. I'm probably going to pass out. My whole plan for today was I got some chores to do for C-Dub. I got to build a dresser and I got to fix the freaking dryer hose for the 18,000th time because we have an insane cat. I don't understand its problem. It goes in there in the mornings when my daughter is in there pre-dawn getting ready to answer your guys' emails and put your orders in. And this cat, if you don't pick it up, is shredding the freaking dryer hose. So I had to get a metal one. I fixed it last week, so I got to do that for C-Dub, but I'm probably going to just pass out straight after the live.
Is anyone else putting up Christmas decor later? LOL.
We got presents under the tree already.
Yeah, we're early.
I think I pay my daughter too much because she's buying Christmas presents for everybody. She is on payroll. You know what's crazy? She makes almost as much as I do, and I split my money with C-Dub.
Umberto, we have not talked about folder or the 007 yet.
Not yet.
We will in just a minute. Fish Ranch says, "Oh, shiznit, Tim's wearing a CW shirt."
There's a good reason for that. There's a good freaking reason for that. You want to show some pictures? Let's look at some stuff. All right. Can you guys see this? Is Georgie on?
Georgie, are you there?
I've been texting with him today. He built out the T. Kellyan's part. Can you guys see that? What is Mission 01? Blade 1 of 250, tan. See that? There's the CW logo in all of its glory. And then there's that stupid guy TCal logo. Hers would have been bigger if it would have fit where I wanted it to fit. But to get it to fit where it's all cool, nice, and closed like that, I had to put it right there, which I love. But, whew, y'all don't even know. Detent's fixed. Lock's fixed. This thing pretty freaking special. So basically, you're going to get this for your donation to Mission EDC, this is Mission 1 of Mission EDC. And the website will explain a lot about it, but I can talk to you about it now if you want to know some stuff.
Jorge says, "Can you please make a video on the Ops Tracker?" That's a good idea. When we get one in steel.
I need to make videos, period, man. I haven't made videos on any of the agents. Maybe the 01.
Because you're too busy making knives.
It's crazy. All right, so here's the black. Mission 01. Blade 1. So this is how they're all going to come. You see that? 1 of 250. There's 250 of each of these.
We will, Regina. Somebody else mentioned that earlier.
These will only be run one freaking time. Once. One time. Mission EDC is basically our mission to be able to produce an incredibly expensive knife to make in the United States 100%. So,
look, can I answer Brian D's question? We can send you a replacement sheath. Just send us an email.
What'd you do to your sheath, Brian?
He said his Nighthawk sheath is loose.
Did you leave it in the car? Kydex does that. Unless it's an old one and maybe one of the welds popped. That's why we don't do the welds anymore. Yeah. So yeah, that's what Mission EDC is.
Did Stephen Clayton tell you that that Andrea was making TCal knives ornaments for the Christmas tree with shrinky dinks?
No, he did not.
We didn't know.
The only thing that he told me was,
I want to see a picture.
I want 3 knives. I want 3 folders.
What about the reverse Tonto? Is it going to be ready by the new year?
Maybe. We got steel finally. So,
are these folders going to be on the web page to order?
They're going to be on the web page, but under the T. Kellyan's section only, because everybody on Patreon, we have been designing that knife for 2.5 years now to finally get it to this point. So it's going to be sold to patrons only, unless there's some left, and I really don't anticipate that because there's only 500 of them, and a lot of people are going to buy one of each. So,
is there 500 total or 500 of each color?
250 of each color.
Yeah, they'll probably sell out on Patreon.
So, the reason we're doing that is because that was the promise. You guys help me design knives over there. You get first access to them. So, and it's not a money grab for us. If you join Patreon at the $3 level, that's $36 a year, or you can pay that all at one time, and your discount on one knife already covers your yearly membership that you get. And you get that on everything. So you get a free t-shirt, free challenge coin, and first access.
Can they see the page yet?
I don't know. I think so. I can ask.
Oh, cool, Gabe. You won that auction? Awesome.
Let me see.
How long would a CQC Night Stalker trainer take to be shipped? Not long. Not long at all. Right.
It's not up there yet.
Kids love making them decide to outline the knives and put our knives on the tree this year. That's so cool. How much are they going to be, the folders? At $250,
$250, right? Yep. And then the 100% produced in American one, it's going to be about $100 north of that. It's just,
they want to know if they can request JWay180. Can I request a special serial number on the folder?
We're going to do them first come, first serve. Just because we used to do that where people are like, oh, I want my old high school football uniform number or something like that. And it got crazy crazy confusing, and then multiple people were requesting the same numbers.
Man, I would love to be able to do that if there was a way we could do it.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think is, so Georgie said it's not on the menu, but it's live.
So PJ Galloway says my nightshade sheath is the perfect fit. Love TKL sheaths. First Kydex I've liked manually convert sheaths to pocket carry or danglers. Hip carry is Trex grab.
Sorry, guys.
T-Rex grab. That's interesting because a lot of, well, not a lot, but I've had a couple people say that they don't, the nightshade doesn't have the distinct click like some of our others.
The nightshade?
Yeah.
What? No way. Like the reverse Honda's like.
Maybe it's, I thought I had.
And some people say the O2's like that, but here's what happens with Kydex. Sometimes when that machine's warming up, it'll run it hotter or a little bit cooler, so it'll get less of a snap, and sometimes it will get a really definitive snap. So that's the thing about Kydex. It's a thermoformed material, so getting that dialed in perfect. And if you leave that thing in your car, woo, yeah, just like with your pistol holsters, you know.
I mean, probably the only way to do it would be if y'all like talk amongst yourselves and like, hey, I got number 5. Can you trade?
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? I've been rejecting people's money to pay for them early just so that I could not make anybody mad. And trust me, I've had a bajillion requests.
I wish there was a way we could do it. I would love to be able to do that for them. Like,
I know, but I mean, unless you want somebody like to appoint some of the circus animals to get that line, that, you know how much a pain in the freaking fanny that will be? Because typically first come first serve is the way it's going to be, right? Tough. I see you.
Oh, Ron Izzy, do you also want number 13?
Yeah, y'all see what I'm saying? Detective friend of mine said the folder looks sick.
Awesome.
It is, man. It's nasty. Y'all can't hear what's going on upstairs in this house, but that Black Panther cat is killing our other cat. They're like trying to murder each other. I was thinking to break his little neck today. I've never seen a cat so freaking hyper. Insane.
Jorge said, show off the new blades, please.
Are you late? Are you late, man? You want to see the 7? I already looked at the folders.
Well, they like to see your blades like as much as possible.
Look. Do you see this? So I got these from Nickel Blonde literally yesterday afternoon.
Man, now when I see the regular grip, I'm like, oh, I like our new one better.
Look at this. This super aggressive Tonto. I mean, this thing, the 80 CRV one, ooh, my God. That's a 20 degree. I don't know. I'm going to ask you guys. We may need to back this down to like a 25, 27. Because, I mean, my God, look at this thing. Woo! It's stupid sharp. We're still working on the sheaths for them, so they're not 100% done yet. But by the time these release, they'll be done. Like, sheaths will be done, blades will be done. I mean, so it's a little bit longer than the other agents. But let's talk about the grip on the agent and why the jimping. I saw some Sheila, talking about how our jimping was too aggressive. I'm like, look here, I'm a Marine. Why don't you be a man? Anyway.
What kind of coating is on that folder? Umberto asked.
That's a super, super, super secret question.
It says it looks like DLC. But
It's not
sure.
DLC. It's titanium. It's a black TIN. So look. When you grip the agent in forward grip, you see these 2 little tuck points, that pushes, you push on the thumb and you pull in there, and there's a little slight bump out on this grip, if you can see it. That pushes that into the meat of your hand. It really gives you a really super secure purchase. And then the ergonomics wrap there. And each one of these little holes, these little cutouts, is designed to pull your hand into it. Even these 2, so when you draw this knife, it makes it thinner in that area. So you can access that easier and tuck that to get a full grip. And it is freaking awesome. So forward and reverse. Took a lot of time to design the grip on these knives. Bob DeMarco and I went back and forth a lot. So one thing that Tomas had input on is I had the blade thinner because I wanted it to line up and be a really thin, narrow blade. But his suggestion was to rotate it out on this axis, so to have a thicker blade. And I totally agree with that. Totally agree.
This is the Agent 007.
Right, this is the 007. So...
no, we're not going to give away one yet.
No, because this is the only one that's been sharpened. The rest of them are down in the shop. I vibed this to get him all pretty, and I sharpened it this morning.
Tim, that's so awesome. I will be making your purchase. Wow, from Derek Ninehouse. Yeah, it's fantastic. Wicked.
I mean, if you guys don't know Tonto, this ridge here, when you strike...
is that going to be double-edged?
No, I think the tip... see how... I stretched this tip way out to give you a little bit more reach and make this thing more aggressive, and so it would be aesthetically mine and not somebody else's. So it's a super piercy blade, and if we reverse edge this thing, this tip would be non-existent. I mean, it'd be like a needle, and it just would be too brittle. But just use it in reverse grip and grab it Pakal, you know. I don't know if you guys have any of the agents. If you don't, you see this, how this tucks in Pakal. That's why they all have that bigger guard, so that you can do this in all grips. I mean, the agent is the handle I could not...
PJ Galloway, that would pierce body armor without a doubt. That was my thought when I saw it. Like, that would just go right through.
Yeah. So that's kind of the design. You see this diamond? So it's thicker here. I pushed this out as far as I possibly could to get that full 0.165 thickness all the way out to there, so that thing would... we don't pierce body armors, you know what I'm saying? We this is for pigs.
Thank you, Nameless Drifter. We appreciate it. Welcome to the family.
Yeah.
He joined Patreon and became a T. Kellyan.
Man, thanks. Today?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, we've been getting a lot of patrons.
Lots of people commenting about the agent handle being comfortable and fitting their extra large hands.
Which is crazy. We had a person say that they couldn't get it to fit their grip, and I was like, look here.
Thanks, Nameless Drifter.
I think you're drunk. I think you've been drinking way too much. Because it's, I don't know, maybe you had mongoloid hands.
So is
like 3 fingers?
When did these go on sale?
I'm going to let Tomas announce that first.
007 is perfect numbering. Bond would definitely use it.
Yeah, so if you notice, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 6 kind of met some design holdups. I want to do some tweaks to it. And we had already started 7. And basically, the Tonto was going to be 006.
Hey, Chris, all you do is go to patreon.com/TKellKnives.
And there's also a link on the website.
Yeah, and
so
join there. And also, people with small hands says it fits good.
That's the thing.
Anderson said he has baby hands.
I worked super, super hard to get that thing to fit. Well, a lot of our grips are that way because I don't understand why other people didn't. I'm just investigating what Georgie was telling me that this.
Dave Bryn said that might be your best one yet. Truly next level. I agree.
Live, but not in the menu. So he's just going to have to get it whenever he gets done driving.
See ya, Royal Buzzard.
So yeah, we're gonna put that out today so you guys can kind of read what the Mission EDC is all about. But I basically kind of went over what that is today. So it's gonna be.
Hey, there's We Fight the Dark. He's on.
Great video, by the way. I saw that this morning. I liked it. The Bushman video. You guys should check out his channel. I think he's gonna do stuff because he's. You know, he doesn't have a tremendous number of people, but I think if he keeps up in the way that he's doing things, it's tabletop style review, and he does some other action and showing the different pocket carries.
Y'all, here's his.
He knows what he's talking about.
Y'all can go click on his thing and go check out his stuff.
Even one of the guys in the shop, he's been saying all week, "This is my pocket Bushman" because of your video. So yeah, good videos. I think his channel's gonna grow. I'm pretty sure. So you saw him here first, just so you know.
Rocky Mountain Outdoorsman. I have a 001. It's probably one of the best knives I've ever held. My wife stole it and carries it now.
Rude.
Uh-oh. Now you got to buy another one.
Rude. You're like me. She didn't really steal it. She's like, I want this. Like, okay. can't steal it if you give it away. But yeah, so the next batch, we have the steel for those. But I'm going to be making some tweaks. I already know. I'm going to be, because I listen to what people say to me. So little tweaks, little design tweaks. That's it, right? It should already technically be almost time for the live to be over.
It's only 10 or 11. Oh, it would be like 11:30. What can I give away? What knives do I have available for giveaway?
I mean, we got stuff and other things and sort of other stuff and maybe some mixture of things. I don't have any idea. I mean, I really don't.
Can you please show the Agent 007? Did I miss the 006 drop?
Yeah.
Hey, we'll show it again. We just showed it, but
we skipped 006, but the knife is designed. We just haven't. So this is 07. I got them last night. So excited. Got up super early this morning, went down to the shop and sharpened this one. So for those of you that don't know, we make all of our knives, but we send them out for nickel boron. Because the EPA is really... Anyway. Wicked freaking knife. So the 80 CRVs are completely done. But if you look at this tip, man, I mean, that thing is nasty. But you got this strong ridge, 165 thick. And getting this...
how's the adversary coming along?
They're nickel boron. I actually thought they were going to be in that shipment that we got yesterday from nickel boron, but they weren't. So they'll probably be here this week.
Hanley, you get to carry another knife now. I'm very happy to hear that.
Woo, look at that.
He was having to carry other people's stuff until he got our stuff.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have been so late to the party. We've been here for 5 years.
He gave it to his friend that got deployed, I think.
I know. I know. But if he'd have been a fan before now, he wouldn't have to wait. Sorry. I just am oogling over this blade looking at the screen.
Chuck,
it is stupid
the folder, we didn't say exactly when it's going to drop.
All right, so here's the thing. Y'all want to see some craziness? Look at this. Oh my gosh.
What's the detail on that?
Sorry. 80, in case you don't know, 80 CRV takes a hell of an edge, especially when I sharpen the knife. Some other dude did a video on a mercenary that one of our followers sent him the knife, and he's like, it's the sharpest knife I've ever had.
That is what he had, Rocky Mountain. You're right. Stuart, thanks y'all so much. I won that orange Halloween Night Stalker draw on Halloween. So happy. Did you get it already? That was a fun auction.
Yeah. Except for the pumpkin tailors that we have still. Have you seen anything from the person who sent us these smokable things?
I haven't seen him on yet. Okay. Are you on, Mark? Mark Kane?
I should wait to say anything about it. I know you talked about sampling those, but now that you've had like 1.5 minutes of sleep, is that still something that you want to do on the live, or you want to?
No, I don't know if that would be a good example to our younger followers, so maybe we'll skip that.
Okay, lame. So lame. I guess I'll just
certainly don't want to encourage that to our young watchers.
Yeah, there's a lot worse things that they could be into. Well, I'm just gonna get drunk now. They don't care. Everybody drinks, right? Little kids too.
Tim, what's the best knife for electrical work? Raider from Scott Stavisky.
I'm an electrician, and that's really the first knife that I came up with that got really popular for those reasons. Because I strip a lot of wire, and I wanted something that was stout enough. Like I did a lot of UF. The underground cable for the railroad is completely different because it gets buried in that ballast rock, and it's really freaking heavy duty. But I wanted the tip that was stout enough. It still had enough blade where I could bend and pry and do the stupid stuff that electricians should not do with a knife.
Last Gate.
I think the Raider's a good choice.
I don't recall seeing that.
It's stout.
Email, but it may be there. We may be.
You missed something?
He sent an email about CJRB Pyrite buoy folder. Nameless Drifter, when you join, and this goes to everybody listening, when you join Patreon, we have to manually add you to be able to get on the T. Kellyan page. So
You got to give us some time because
the guy will, if you want to email us, like if you need your discount code already, I can do that, but he'll get to it today or tomorrow.
Yeah, probably tomorrow, or maybe Tuesday, depends. A lot going on. But basically we take the email that you signed up with and then we add you to the exclusive TKing thing, and that gives you access to the TKing website. And then you'll notice everything you look at on the website will now be 10% off. So then we had some people on the last drop say, my 10% coupon code's not working. Well, if you look at what the prices were before you signed in, they were 10% higher.
JJ Smith wants to see the folders again.
Every time you log in, it'll automatically take that 10% off. So I think that's kind of cool. But then it doesn't tell you that it's doing that. But that's why you see those weird prices, because you're getting your 10% off on everything. And that's in perpetuity. But we do go back and remove people that have canceled their memberships, because we tell people it's absolutely fine with me. I don't care if you decide to join for a drop and then leave. That's cool with me, because you paid $3 and you got $50 off. I mean, that's fine. Our promise to Patreon is they get first.
I don't think so, access. Hunter, because this is the only run that we're doing. We're not going to be getting any more grips.
What?
He asked if those grips were going to be interchangeable in the folders. Can you show them again for people?
They will be on the American version.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about those.
But not these. Let's look at them. So here is the Coyote.
Can you show them side by side?
Sure, look. Ta-da! Side by side.
They're a little bit far away.
So, yeah. Let me see if I can do this without chopping myself up.
Jim Halpert. Okay, yeah, I'll give away a 002.
So you've got Mission 01, because this is the first Mission EDC knife we're doing this way. And the only way that, this is so we don't have to take freaking bank loans, just so you know. Mission 01, blade 01 of 250, black, and then tan. And that's why the grips are not interchangeable, Hunter, so that your serial number matches what you got. So you'll see, I went to the shop this morning, and I guess Dustin probably had been really industrious, and he was lasering. He had lasered a bunch.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
People are asking about...
So there's a CW logo.
If there's any agent grips in stocks, this all shows out of stock on the website, if they can order them, and then updates on the FMF burl handles.
Yeah, we should be. We should have them in stock. So the detent is better, and it's on bearings, so it's a really, really good action. And we had to really work hard on the lock.
When do you think we're going to release those?
These? Okay, so I was thinking Black Friday.
Rocky Mountain Outdoorsman. I know the price of the folder is to fundraise, but how much does it cost to make? A lot.
Oh, a lot. A lot. $183 cost. Which is
Are they going to look different?
No, unless we get a lot of feedback. So that's kind of what this is for, where if you don't like something, I don't know, the clip you don't like, or blade profile, or
yeah, we want
whatever.
Feedback on it.
That's why we're doing it this way. So this is how it has become from all the feedback we've had over the last 2.5 years to get to this point. And this final run, before we start producing everything in the States, is to get all that stuff ironed out. So, yes, we are taking
CW both feedback. T-shirts describe as being the softest is the original, the one that is. Do you think the cotton ones are softer or the cotton poly blend shirts?
I don't know. I just hate cotton poly because they're hot as hell. Like, they don't breathe because you're literally wearing plastic. That's what poly is. So
they both have their positives and negatives. I mean, polyester, cotton poly blend holds the color a little bit better, and
it doesn't stretch the neck, I guess, maybe a little less.
I don't know. They're both comfortable. They're both soft. I don't know which one's softer. I mean, these are called soft styles.
We have the softest. So these are the Gildan soft styles. Like, they're supposed to be the softest in the industry. And then the next level in the cotton polys are also the same. We went through a lot of different shirts before we got the cotton pods, and basically, I got tired of wearing plastic.
So we need to go through all the grip colors because people are saying that a bunch of stuff is showing out of stock.
That's weird.
Like Night Series grips. Like it said every single color was out of stock.
Was Dustin on here?
I've not seen Dustin yet. Are you being quiet on here, Dustin, or are you not?
Because he was in there jacking around with handle inventory, and that's probably why it's screwed up.
Can you do them without a colored blade? Are we going to do them without a colored blade on the American ones?
Well, I mean, they would be nickel boron is what I thought, but I guess, yeah, we can do anything we want. I mean.
Hi, Dustin. Dustin's on.
So, yeah, we need to check why there's no inventory for grips, because that may actually be precluding people from ordering, which would explain a
Yeah,
whole
Regina,
lot.
I agree. I like 100% cotton better also.
Yeah, that's me. I prefer the cotton.
Let's see. 007 and 004 together. Can you do that? Can you compare those?
Yep.
Jorge, can you show the new Gideon subcompact?
No, because Jason has the only one.
I didn't even want to say that name because I thought people were going to steal it from us.
Yeah.
So, is it weird? I mean, y'all are in the knife community. Is it weird? Like, I understand sometimes you come up with the same name as somebody else's name, but like, is it odd for a company to come up with two of your same names in one drop? That's kind of...
I know who you're talking about.
I don't know. Because, like, we have the Guardian, and then there's the Guardian from Bradford, and a lot of the names are the same. But, like, I don't know. Is that weird?
I don't know. That's pretty tasteless. So.
And, like, and it's it's our nickname of one of our knives.
I know. Whatever. And they've never made fixed blades before? Whatever.
Well, no, they make fixed blades, but I just thought the names were so similar to our names.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you look at them, then... There be. So here's the 4 and then the 7. So the 4 is quite a bit shorter and it's got a stouter tip because we shortened it. And so we really pushed this wedge all the way forward, and then you've got this high grind, so you've got that ridge. This is like a little shiv with an edge. This thing is wicked. So if you like that small, short.
I don't want to say the company. We might get sued.
Yeah, I mean,
people sue. All these knife companies suing each other.
Yeah, it's crazy. If you guys had any idea what's going on, I mean,
y'all just don't even know how these knife companies are to each other.
It's terrible. So we didn't know. Like, I just started making stuff that was different because I didn't like what I had, and then we get into this and we start becoming like one of the major players in the industry. And I'm like, man, people are dirty.
So dirty.
So dirty. I'm like, man, it's crazy. How do y'all sleep?
So I could say the names of the knives. I don't have to say the company, but they're calling them on these 2 new knives that they released. They call them the Agent and the Stalker. The Ringed Agent and the Stalker is what they call them. And they're both, and it's a ring blade and a straight blade, like on this drop.
Yeah, it's probably just coincidence, right? Everybody is out for good in this whole.
But that's our nickname for our Night Stalker.
Yeah, but you know,
okay,
we'd be crazy to say that, right?
Yeah.
Everybody means good, and nobody does things that other people do in this industry. Wink, wink. It's crazy. At this point, it's insane.
Everybody used to be nice to each other. What happened? I don't know. We didn't know.
I don't know that they all.
We're out there being nice to everybody. And just like totally cool with all the other companies and
helping them on videos and stuff, and like whatever, man. Okay.
Like, I just put these people on my video.
Here's what I think. I don't think that everybody, there's no way that it just changed all of a sudden. I think that the issue probably is that you guys don't know how ugly it is in the background.
Yeah, there is, I will never say their name, but there is a company that is like actively trying to put us out of business. I'll just go ahead and say it. They have a vendetta to try to get us out of business. Yeah, for real.
Like
we've seen proof.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we wouldn't dare say who it is because then they'll sue us. But
yeah, it's pretty gross, right?
It's really terrible.
Like, look, man, we're nice to people. Like I've been nice to you, as a matter of fact. But hey, I don't get that, right? I mean, I have everybody's knife on this wall. I like other people's stuff. I don't think I'm the greatest. I don't think I'm the worst blade designer. I got other people's ring stuff, and I got other people's fixed blade and straight and out the fronts and folders, and I don't know. I don't get it, man. People are just yucca. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But look at this. Wait till you see them. They'll rip this off too. Woo! That is nasty.
We actually made a joke that we were going to start just like making up stuff on the lives and see if they copy it, because we'll like talk about a vendor that we have, and then they'll go call that vendor.
Yeah.
And
okay, cool. Thanks.
try to buy up all the materials so we can
Next week, you guys keep a watch out for my knives made from luncheon meat. They're gonna be huge. So if you see a company come out with a bologna knife, then you know they're trying to copy it.
Updates on Agent 001s from the last drop.
We got steel. We have not put those to machines. We'll probably start those in January.
How about a 002? Can we give away a 002? Are y'all interested in that?
Nice. That's a great freaking blade.
Hashtag 002.
Hashtag.
Cool. Casey, that's a pretty funny acronym.
I didn't get it.
I won't say it out loud, but it was funny. Hashtag 002.
Bologna knife. It's going to be all the rage. You guys don't even know. It's going to be so cool. I got this new vendor.
Yeah, and now we're using, who are we using out of Chattanooga for getting our steel?
Geez, I forgot.
And we're using this other new G10 company.
Yeah, they're Barney's G10 house on PBS land.
Okay, you're not being specific enough for them to go actually call these people.
That's where we're getting our stuff from. The crappy, it's so crappy. Whatever, losers. Be original. You know what I mean? So dumb. So dumb.
Do you have a 002 that you can show so they know they're possibly getting?
Yeah, man. Totes.
Thanks, Ed.
Totes. Totes. Totes my goats. There's an 02. This was a prototype handle that I didn't like, so it's kind of a cool color, but I don't like it. Anyway, the 02 is a really steep V, and it's got a super stout tip because I kept it 165 thick, and I kept this grind line a little bit lower so that it would make the whole entire blade flat. But then when you put this 20-degree edge on this 10,000ths behind the edge, this thing is freaking slicey, but stout all at the same time.
Yeah, ginger, that's where it's from. 250 M Shan 1. That's what we're gonna charge for those.
Sorry, I'm oogling this blade. And so I had someone text me, and they're in a super sensitive job, and they do really great things for people in this country. But he was reinforcing what I said about jimping. If you're wearing gloves, then you need heavy jimping. And that's why the Agent series has that ultra heavy, ultra aggressive jimping. It's not going to rip your fingers up if you do a little bit of man work. So we can teach you how to do that. You can come to work.
Do I get to get in the giveaway just by being on the live and entering the hashtag? Yes. Make sure you type it exactly how it's written.
Just copy, paste.
And make sure there's no spaces or anything.
Yeah. See, look, all of this area is new for blades. There was a Sig Rattler right there. And there's also another thing right there that held magazines for my pistols.
Are Bushmen out of stock? Because somebody asked if I ordered a Bushman now, would I get it before Christmas? Most likely, yes.
Yeah, because if they're in stock, they're done. When the sheets are done, the grips are done, and the blades are done. So yeah, you would. You would. And
the last 002, love it more than I thought I would, and is my go-to weekend work knife.
Yeah,
now.
It is a great work blade. Even Bob DeMarco was telling me when I was talking to him that, if you guys don't know him, he's the Knife Junkie, the Knife Junkie podcast. Love how friendly Bob is to the industry, and you can learn a whole lot from listening to his podcast. And he also does some YouTube videos too. Anyway, but he was talking about, he was working in their community, like the HOA pool area, swimming pool, and he was using the 002 for cutting that tile. And he said just went and went and went. And Dustin can attest to this. That's the blade he uses to cut the foam to put the knives in to ship to you guys, and he has used it and used it and used it and used it and barely had to sharpen it. It's a really, really good blade.
What steel do we plan on using for the American-made folder? Also, can we please answer Travis Byler? He's asked several times about an update on the FMF handles in Burl, because I'm sure he's waiting on a blade.
I know we have. I was just at the shop this morning putting wood grain on mine. I know we've got multicam and wood grain for sure.
We did get some because we didn't have that before.
For the FMF?
Yeah, we didn't have mercenary.
I literally grabbed this out of the bin this morning. Look, wood grain, because I love wood grain.
We got some handles in, because I thought we were out of all the Burl colors.
No, there's multicam and wood grain for sure. Looks really good in wood grain. That doesn't mean everybody needs to order it. They will. Yeah.
Apache come in? No, I don't think so.
No, it didn't. But I do know for sure that we got big sheets of Fury and Hades. I know we did, because I got a picture. Hey, we got Fury and Hades, which is freaking awesome. But you know, you got to take a big sheet and turn it into a tiny handle, and that takes some time. And everybody in the whole entire world is ramping up to try to do Christmas sales. So, but me, I started ramping up in January for this December. So I'm trying to like get ahead of the game.
Last Gate wants you to look at this and say, what do you think about this blade on the Agent? That blade shape.
There's nothing there.
It's just because of playing an ad.
Oh, somebody showed me this before. So that would be, I found it was pretty similar to.
It's kind of like a little clip, right?
Right. It is a clip. So it's a little mini clip buoy. Which,
oh, yeah. It looks like the Accomplice.
Right. See, the Accomplice just doesn't have that cut in, but I think Jacob actually showed me that same exact thing. That would be interesting. On the Agent grip, so the Agent series is all about.
Lots of people getting their combatants this week.
Slender. Well, that's because we have rock stars in the shop.
A lot of people are saying they love it.
So I told you, look, that's from that
Dustin said he showed you because he asked about it often. So apparently we did see the email because somebody showed Tim.
No, I think they showed me this knife before.
Oh.
Anyway, the Agent series is more about slender and compact carry. That's why all those blades are really slim. That feels like it would be chunky on the Agent, and then it might throw the balance off.
Yeah, enter hashtag 002 for the knife giveaway.
Not that I'm
about to draw it.
Opposed to it. It might be better suited on something like the Ops. I don't know. I mean, I won't say no.
We are almost sold out of the Ops Hawks and Ops Strikers for anybody that has not ordered and wants to order. Just a fair warning.
And those of you that are like, I'm surprised they didn't sell out. We doubled the batch. We have doubled our batches on every knife since the beginning of TKL Knives. So for the last 5 years, I was making 20, literally, of one knife, and then I would double it the next time if it sold good. If I didn't, I'd get rid of it. But they did real good. You know what's crazy? Patreon bought most of them. Most, which is awesome. That's why they joined that. And the time is coming.
When do you think we will ship those?
The Ops Hawk, with Jeremy rearranging his shop because he just added to it, I don't even think those have hit.
Do you have them so you can show them? The Ops Hawk and the Ops Striker?
I got the Hawk.
You didn't bring the resin?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what I did with
unprepared.
it. I don't know what I did with it. I think the freaking photographer ate it. A big old bleed, man. It's a lot longer in person than you think. Let's put it up next to the
giveaway too.
GAW?
For the 002.
Can you tell I just learned what GAW means?
Yep.
Look, see the difference? It's a lot bigger. So I wanted the Ops grip.
Jonathan Koski, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong.
See that?
Congratulations.
It's an inch longer.
Jonathan, send us an email to tklknives@gmail.com or customer service at tklknives.com, and we'll get your blade to you.
An 1/8 of an inch taller at this point and a 1/4 taller here, about an inch longer. You have the same profile in the front finger well because that really makes for a good grip, and it's the same width down through here. Overall, it's just a much bigger blade. See, this sticks out, so the ops gives you that full grip, and you get a little bit of a motivator and a head knocker, but you still have that ergonomics that we're known for. A lot of people will swell the palm of a knife, and you don't hold a knife in the palm of your hand. Most of the time you hold that with your fingers, especially if you're going to do a hard forward press. Your palm ends up here, and that, to me, biomechanically doesn't make sense to have a fat knife that sits in here, because who grabs a knife like this? Anyway,
does it serve a purpose on a bushcraft blade? Because I know like all those bushcraft blades have those huge palm swells.
I think because they're dumb. Just kidding.
They would disagree with you, I'm sure.
But I don't know. I've never held a knife.
Like, who uses a bush blade? Do you need that palm swell?
I think they need the palm swell because that's all there has been available.
Or broom handle. What do they call it?
Yeah, that's it. But it's big. Or a palm swell or a big fat. So when you hold it in the center of your palm like this, that puts the blade back. If you're trying to do detail work, you're going to put this up in here, and you have much more control over a blade when it's forward in your hand. And also, if you realize your fingers have shape to them. I don't know. But when I hold anything other, like a firearm, you're holding it back here to keep from rocking back. But a blade, you hold forward, and you want it ahead of you. Anyway, so I think that's why my stuff ended up so different.
Inpenic 66 palm swell can help with older hands when doing a lot of work.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Palm swell reduces stress on your metacarpals and wrists when using a tool for extended periods. Did you pull that off of ChatGPT?
Yeah, most likely. It sounded like it. People just get offended.
Or you're just smart. That was a smart answer.
Yeah, I mean, when you have bone alignment, when you're using a blade properly.
Good job, nameless drifter. You're smart without having to get help.
Yeah, it doesn't. This is just the way your hands line up. And then if you know what a fighting grip is, if you've done any sort of martials, those three are where you get your strength, and that's where you're gripping onto a blade, and that doesn't pull into your palm.
Your hand model.
Whatever. I just have freaking weird looking
Did you know that one day you were going to be a hand model?
Yes, I did. Anyway, that's why we have this bump out there, so that pushes into this part of your hand. But hey,
yes,
Jim, if you like a broomstick, I am not the guy for you.
Jim, I am going to give away another knife today, at least one, maybe two.
That's why my stuff looks different than everybody else. That's probably why other people are copying it, because everybody else makes their blades the same. And I don't.
Think Twice 01. Awesome blade packaging. Reminds me of my rugged suppressor packaging. Was it the black box or the tack bag? We're switching over to the tack bag.
Right. We're faster than we thought we had to. Yeah. So, I don't think you can show suppressors on a live broadcast. I don't know. But anyway, my rugged obsidian is right there. Like right.
Jonathan said, totally made my freaking day. I have 2 TKL knives so far and love them. Been wanting an agent real bad too. He won.
Awesome, man. Congratulations. Right? You said one? He won?
He won the 002.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, you'll love it. You'll love it.
Oh, he got the black box, so he liked that packaging.
Yeah, yeah. That's, I know, because all of every little piece from the rugged comes in that. That's where I like it, because, well, you know, I kind of have a lot of firearms, so my approach to blade use is also to be encompassed with a firearm.
Do we have the resin 006 here?
No.
Do we have the drawing of the 006
Maybe.
here?
I bet I do. Let me just rummage through this thing. Let me just...
Hey, good morning, EF. He said good morning, TKL family and camera queen. Better late than never.
Hey, look.
You pointing at the Trijicon hat?
Yeah, man.
Can you give away a TS-87? Do we have a blown TS-87 I can give away?
I actually found one that had a warp in it, which is weird. But you don't want a screwdriver with a warp tip. That would be weird.
No, I'm saying, do we have one at the shop that I can give away?
Probably. I mean, I have this jacked up looking 6, but that's not even worth putting on camera because I broke it. There it is. There's the 6. This is resin. You got me over here?
No, sorry, something's falling out of the closet.
What is it?
This thing was about to fall on me.
What is that thing?
I don't know. What is this?
You know what that is?
A black box.
It's a pistol case.
Oh.
For a Sig Sauer P365.
So Chad has an idea. He says since there's a bunch of Chads here, maybe Tim could come out with a Chad knife.
Yeah, I'll sell at least 4. Weird. The Chad.
So that's the 6. I like that.
Yeah, me too. But
I haven't seen it in a while.
I know. So it's a spear point, but it has my swedge on the back. We just had some issues with some stuff, and this got pushed back. It's going to be released out of order, just so you know.
Yeah, Ryan, I think all of the new orders are going to be going out in the tack bag now.
Yeah, well, I'm having to order some emergency of the things because...
Oh, you ordered boxes?
I had to, because production on the freaking bags is taking a million bajillion years, and we're going to run out of them super fast. And I don't have a big tack bag to put like sappers in, because who's going to put a fanny pack like this size on your freaking body? It'd be like a shoulder bag.
Jorge said 006 and 007 are great works of art.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
How about the DP1 from Hunter?
Oh, please. It's out here.
When's it coming?
We're starting them next month. And no, we didn't. I'm trying to not do pre-sales, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. So there's a DP1, but like
they are coming though, Hunter. Like I've seen the.
Yeah, steel's done.
Yeah.
Well, steel's here, and it's thin, man. This guy's real thin.
Can the FMF fit in the tack bag?
No, dog.
Can you give away a Taylor's Ridge, please? We're probably out of those.
Yeah, we're out 100%. We don't have any. We ain't got no Taylor's Ridges.
I can give away. I'm trying to remember what we had blend. Probably a Nighthawk, maybe a Night Guard.
Yeah, so let me show the FMF in a tack bag. See? Won't fit. It's too big, as our little kid says. Too big. So I don't really know what to ship the bigger blades in. And we sold a lot more knives this year than I thought. So we're at the end of the year and we're out of freaking plastic boxes. So, and I bought twice as many boxes for this year as we used last year. I'm not complaining about selling a bunch of stuff, I promise. But you guys do keep me really busy, and I'm super thankful for that. But the last couple of days, I've noticed like people are buying like t-shirts and stuff, and I'm like, I think that's a sign of what's coming Tuesday, right?
They want our t-shirts for the election?
Yeah, because you can't wear political stuff. And no, people are just scared to spend money, I think, because they don't know what's going on.
What's the correlation there?
They're not buying blades the last couple of days.
Can y'all show the 005? He showed it a minute ago, but we'll show it again.
I can show the 005. I can show my personal.
Will the ops fit in that bag?
Maybe. It'll be close. It might.
Vote T-Kill.
No, I don't think it will. Not with a sheath.
Gus said, I'll send you some black boxes. My house is filling up.
I know. That's why we're switching. That's a big reason, because people are like, man, my kids are tired of Legos, and the T-Kill boxes are the biggest Legos on the planet. So here's the 5. This little thin, slicey joker has got a very stout tip. This knife is, I don't know, it's not selling like crazy, which that's because I haven't done any videos on it. This thing is wicked. It is such a stout little blade. If you guys didn't see earlier, I was talking about yesterday, C-Dub and I were getting ahead of the game and making our pumpkin pies together, and I stabbed a hole in the bottom of the pumpkin pie can and didn't do jack to the blade tip. Not that, you know,
morning, Delaney.
Cans are super stout, but you know, it's 125 thick, so it's a lot thinner. Can you tell on this? Yeah, you can tell. So it's a lot thinner steel, and it's got a really high grind, so it's slicey, but then it's thick on the edge so that you can get the slice out of it.
Rodrigo, they should, if it was a separate order, they would likely ship separately. But if it's been a while and it's just like clips or something, will you send us an email?
The 7 is the longest blade we have right now. See? Any Hoosers.
Jay, got my Bushman in 003 a couple days ago. Could not be happier. The 003 is gorgeous, and the handle is just amazing. And the Bushman is a work of art bush knife. Light, mobile, but tough and durable. Don't we have some of those left? Thank you, Jay.
Yeah. I think the Bushman is a slow seller for me because there's so much competition in that space of this type of a blade. So it's a 4-inch blade. I saw We Fight the Darks review. He said that most cops measure from there. That's actually not the legal way to measure a blade. According to kniferights.org, it has to be from where the choil, if it has one, starts and the sharpened edge stops. So whether sharp, that's technical. If you have somebody, a constable, that's going to be giving you trouble, you're not going to have trouble in court over that. But a lot of that's kind of whatever the cop feels like doing. But so it's really, this is a common style of blade, a drop point, just a classic with a long flat for doing more work. But we added the swedge this last batch.
Are those like gunmetal grips that came out a little bit more blue, or are they back?
Yeah, they are. They're gunmetal grips that came out a little more blue.
And somebody's asking if we have 2X black hoodies in stock.
No, but we did order them. They are on order.
I don't think I can give away a 005 because we don't have the sheets yet.
Right. Correct.
But I will be happy to do that when we get the sheets.
So the company that makes our G10, I guess
Dustin Powell, can you think of anything I can give away?
There's a bunch of stuff over there on that desk. I saw a Guardian over there. I don't know. There's just some stuff. I just don't know what it is.
Can we do a striker blade on the agent grip?
Yeah, but that's like the op striker kind of. So see, this is how. Never mind. These both have more blue in them. I'm gonna find a gunmetal one.
You don't have an actual gunmetal over there?
Well, this is what gunmetal used to be, but then we have this stuff made in the United States, and they're not consistent.
Should I give away a Bushman? There's a couple people asking.
Yeah. I know there's a Bushman.
What about Raiders, Dustin? Do we have Raiders?
Blims. I know we got blemish Raiders.
Yeah, I like giving away blims, and people don't mind them.
But then the people on Patreon are like, why didn't you put those on the Patreon blim only T. Kellyan's part of the website?
Oh, they understand we have to, it takes us a while to get them all on there because we have to do a lot to the website.
Just stop giving away all the stuff.
Whatever.
That's what they say. And then they get beat up by me.
Okay, so did you say if we had 2X black sweatshirts?
No, but they're on order. Here's what happened. When we counted and inventoried those, a bunch of XLs were in the 2X bin. So we didn't order them, but they're on order. And
Melissa Poo Scavenger says, guys, what still should I get for the 007? I'm unsure.
Depends. It depends. The 007... So durability-wise, ADCRV and AEBL are going to be on par with each other. AEBL is a stainless. So that does help with corrosion, but the trade-off on that is it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to field sharpen. Some people say, don't worry about field sharpening, just get a diamond hone. That is a concern for some people. Some people want it to be quick and have a really crazy razor edge. Which
I just would get AEBL all the time because you can always sharpen it for me.
Yeah, that's right. C-Dub's always going to go with AEBL. I go back and forth. Honestly, if I'm going to be in a really sweaty or saltwater environment, I'm going to pick up my AEBL stuff. But if I'm out in the woods just doing stuff here, I'm doing my ADCRV because if my blade needs a quick edge, it's just
I think that's a good explanation. That makes a lot of sense.
It depends. I mean, on personal preference.
Do you have a combatant to show?
I mean, I got this one. Everyone's going to be mad because of the grip.
Oh, yeah. Everybody asks for that grip every time.
I would like to do this grip, but just getting material these days with other competing companies buying all the material is a little difficult. But look at this. Woo! So it's got the full-length swedge. It's got the more aggressive jimping, but we softened it on the edges. So we put that break over. It also has the break in the finger well. And I took some out of the belly.
I don't think we have any of those blue grips, Pete. I think those are the only ones.
What blue
grips? The bluish gray grips. We don't have any left, right?
No, that was what they used to be, but now they've made them like super like light gray. So they're done.
Guardians V3s, Bushman or Raider. I'm going to give away one of those.
Okay, cool. So there was a combatant. Mm-hmm.
Aw, thanks, Trevor.
I cannot hear your name without hearing that kid from Harry Potter go, Trevor! Sorry. I'm sure you get that all the time.
I'm sure he doesn't.
I'm sure you're not a frog.
Sure he doesn't.
I was not a Harry Potter nerd until my daughter started watching. I was like, man, this is a good movie.
Man, my kidney for a Raider. Goodness gracious.
I don't really need a kidney. If the world keeps getting worse, I'll probably need a liver.
Any chance you guys would be open to using MagnaCut in the future? The new Gemmed Raider in MagnaCut would be the dream.
Shh, don't tell anybody. But probably. Tim hates MagnaCut. How dare he? I'm going to explore it more so. I had trouble with heat treat on it. It's so exacting, but they're like, hey man, we got the heat treat figured out now. So I'm not opposed to it.
In the future where you test your knives with ballistic dummies and show off the new blades in your lineup.
Look, I'll let Tomas Alas do that. I'll let him, because he's like a real live ninja. Let him and Doug Marcaida, they're like super good buddies and they like my stuff. So I'm gonna let them do it because ballistic are they're expensive. But yeah, there's a rumor out there.
You don't think they'd give you one?
Probably if I started doing videos again. All we do is the lives now. I totally just phone it in.
No, it's not that you're phoning it in. We're busy. Like, we're so busy.
I did list all the stuff that I do every day. Knife designer, payroll guy, tax guy, sharpener, business owner, freaking father.
All right, I saw a bunch of people say Raider, so I'm going to do that.
Raiders are great. Wait, oh, you want to make them jelly? Because these haven't come out yet.
Hashtag Raider.
Hashtag not this Raider, because this is the Gemmed Raider, and we haven't made more than 20 of these yet. Woo! I think everything needs to be gemmed, man, with this heavy, aggressive, obnoxious, grippy, manly, freaking jimping. I don't know why I went country.
Jimping.
Y'all don't be Nancy's real damn jimping. Be a freaking man. I remember when we were in the Marine Corps in Australia, probably not anymore because everybody has feelings all of a sudden, like Shayla. So if you were not all tough, Shayla, that's what you were. You were Sheila. And I was like, what? They're like, not a tough dude. Oops. Is that what We Fight in the Dark was talking about?
What?
That I have my beliefs and morals that I stand firm on, but I'm not going to push them on you. I'm nice to people. Something along those lines in his video.
Oh,
you should watch it.
I need to watch it.
He was incredibly complimentary to us.
Oh, nice. There's Mark Kane. He's here.
He finally made it.
We were waiting on you.
Look, she already told me that I can't be lighting up a cigar because we have young people that watch us, and she said that's a bad example. So basically, she said,
"Well, no, I didn't say it was a bad example.
She said,
I
terrible.
said I don't know that.
I can't believe that he sent cigars to you. How dare he?" No, actually, she didn't.
Because let's say Cheryl is trying to instill in his son not to smoke, and then he sees his favorite role model smoking. Like,
I understand.
I don't think there's anything wrong.
But I will tell you.
But I'm just saying.
I did, like my email said, in my thank you email. In years past, C-Dub and I used to enjoy those together. We did. And we will again. Just not on camera. So I lied. I
did say that it would be cool if we did it on camera and tried them out on the thing, but then I was like, oh, I don't know, because we do have young watchers.
While he's here, we'll just talk about what he sent.
Casey, that sounds fun.
What?
He said I'm about to light a cigar and watch the rain.
Check this out, yo. So he didn't send this box. This is my box. But he did send him with this little thing. I would have to add water here to keep my stuff humid. But anyway, look at it.
Pretty fly for a knife guy says, but you don't even inhale cigars.
I know.
Yeah, but y'all know what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah, y'all know what she's saying.
Young people on here, you don't want to be possibly.
So let me straighten them up. Mark was very kind. I guess I should. Hopefully, he didn't want to be anonymous. Sorry.
Tim was really excited when he got those.
Very.
We're smelling them. They smell so good.
Yeah, so I was gonna plug one, but she said no. Let me just. Wow, thanks, man. This will be something in the past that C-Dub and I have done together as a couple, and we will again. We like to date each other still. We're big fans of one another. So yeah. Sorry, I'm straightening them off because I'm weird. But some quality in here too, peeps. 70.
EF says, I didn't know you were brothers and sisters of the leaf. Next time we're up there, we'll have to have one together. We were talking about it. Our mall, when we were growing up, actually had a cigar store. It was the craziest thing, like a tobacco store.
Look, I protect them in a tactical case here. I got all my little tools up here, my little humidity pack, and then it locks down. It's got a rubber seal and whatnot.
He said, savor that
Cohiba. Mm-hmm. I know.
Favorite.
I know, man. I know. I answered it for you. I'm sorry. Let me just look at it.
Hey, y'all do hashtag Raider if you haven't entered the giveaway yet.
So look. See the. It's a 2004.
Are they all Cubans?
It's a 2004. No, some of these are.
Congrats, Casey! They're going to celebrate their 19th anniversary this week.
Congratulations, man. Some of them are no. Some are Hoot and Youngs, and they got cool names on the Hoot and Youngs, like look, this was Operation. This was the Operator. Yeah, there's an operator right there.
Are the brass lashing screws going to be available on Patreon?
They're going to be available on those specialty blades. Look, you like stuff when you just got a spot to lock it. Just saying. Yeah, Mark also gave some bourbon. I may or may not have dropped a bunch of hints to C-Dub yesterday. Like, you could just, bourbon and cigars.
What are Monte Cristo shorts? Are those also some type of a cigar?
Yeah, the Count of Monte Cristo. Just kidding. It's a great sandwich, too. Yeah, so, the Monte Cristo from Cheddar's is pretty special. I don't want to talk too much about this. Is that a
national chain, or is that just a...
I think so. Here? Yeah, because the first time I saw them was in Johnson City, Tennessee. That's the first time I ever saw Cheddar's. No. Anyway, I travel a lot with my jobs. I can't remember.
Update on the Founders Club from Chuck Marsh.
So, it's ready. Here's the thing. And exactly what I thought was going to happen was the freaking... the ops stuff that we've been scheduling, that drop is 2 months late, by the way. The ops that's supposed to be the end of summer, heading into our fall drop. 2 months late on that. So that came about, and then the folders got done, and now there's freaking that. So I'm like, is that too much? And then we've got the 007s that are done. The DP
Founders,
ones.
Cigars, and T-Kel Cutter in the future from PJ Galloway. That'd be cool.
You're on to something, PJ. Parajumper. I know what's up.
No, he works in gardens with kids and stuff.
He could have used to have been a parajumper. Anyway, gosh, C-Dub, call me out, why don't you?
DP1 is coming.
So that's the thing.
We mentioned it earlier. We have the steel. It is in process.
So we're talking
yeah, Emmanuel, go ahead.
There are other companies that are manufacturing this scarcity in the often drops, but we're that way because we're a small company and people like my stuff and it sells out quick. But
hey, CW, what about a taco series? Yeah.
Will work for tacos. Hey, is my
I used
favorite
to make
one?
so many different tacos. Like I used to do all that Mexican stuff.
Oh, authentica too, people. And
even used to cook menudo.
Not for me. Actually, I'll eat anything, man.
Tongue, I used to get la lengua.
Yeah.
I used to go get it from the farmer's market.
What about tripas? Say something else.
I never cooked
She
tripas.
didn't cook it, but I'll eat it.
I draw the line at tripas.
Yeah, she does. But hey, is my favorite place open on Sunday? They're not.
No.
They're Christians, and they don't want to feed me tacos. Sad face. I just wanted that place all of a sudden.
Do you think the Ops Hawks will start shipping this year or next?
Next. I mean,
Gareth asked our angle on the blades is 20 on most, but some of them are 30.
Yeah, and I'm considering doing like a 25-27 on the 007, just so that we can have a stouter tip on it. But if y'all want it to be super slicey, which it should be because it's defensive, it'll be slicier than it will be piercier. That's why I kind of thought we'd go down the middle and do a 25 on the 07 and see. But I'm going to sharpen a couple up this week at a 25 and see what I think.
People are talking about loving menudo. Even Roz said he'd take a trip to your place or my place for some authentic menudo.
Look, up in this house, everybody but our 9-year-old is a chef. Our mid-20-year-old daughter, me, Sita, we chef it up. We don't play around with no food. But as we've gotten crazy busy, we don't spend those full days in the kitchen like we used to. Basically, we have this.
I like pozole too. Pozole is good too.
Man, but that's not.
Yeah, I think I like pozole
Mexican,
better, but I know menudo is probably more popular. Yes, it's Mexican. You know, like when you go into the taqueria on Sundays, it's like they either have menudo or
what
pozole.
am I thinking of?
Pozole is the one with the little hominy and the pork.
No, I'm thinking of. I know that. Anyway, pozole.
Oh, let me give away this Raider.
Yeah, just sit on it and whatever.
We're making them hungry, everybody said.
Yeah, I'm running off of caffeine.
Mole, I love mole too.
Man, look, can we just cut? What time is it? That's long enough. We're going to get some freaking authentica Mexican food today. Hands in pockets. No more talking about food.
Jesse, JJ Smith, but you have a Raider.
He doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't care.
Well, you want another Raider, or you want to get something you don't have?
What? The giveaway was for a Raider.
Yeah, but he already has a Raider.
So there's people out there that got like 10 Raiders.
Congrats, JJ.
Let's talk about having multiples. I got multiples of everything. As a matter of fact, I got like 5 P365s and 4 P320s and a bunch of 226s and a bunch of ARs and 7 different Raiders and a bunch of different Night Stalkers. And then I got 6 Microtechs. You're in super quiet, C-Dub. What's going on with you?
Nothing. I'm just reading comments.
Yeah, I know. Share.
I was just reading everybody's food comments.
Look here. The terrorist is in here. You know what I heard? I heard the 9-year-old come running in here, and then I saw the black cat come fly into the room and land on your dad's old chair, and then the door closed to the basement.
I do also love Puerto Rican food.
Me too.
My mom said 2 Raiders are better than 1.
That's right.
I had a friend in high school, and she had her quinceañera, and I had her mom's Puerto Rican food.
2 Raiders don't make it right. Oh, I didn't get invited to this, but I thought that little terrorist getting thrown in here. He must have been being bad up there. I think we have a veterinarian. I know we have at least one.
Yeah, we were talking about when we should get the cat fixed. Wait, it's not called fixed, is it?
Yeah, he's broken for sure. I'm telling you, that little wanker.
Athena, we do not have that green color. I'd like to have it, but can we get it, honey?
What?
The green color.
What green color? Well, it's hard to get anything now because they hate us. And they want to buy all of our stuff before we can buy it.
Hey, Jim, I probably will give one more.
I wanted to get it. Uh-oh.
Do we make our own salsa? Yeah, sometimes.
This.
Lucky, Casey.
Is the most terroristic thing you've ever seen in your whole entire life. Look at this little teenager. This dude is psycho. Psycho. He's not mean. He's really sweet, but he runs around like a miniature horse, knocking everything in the whole entire...
What AEDL knives do we have in stock right now? That'd be hard for you to remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah.
Like
I don't
the
know.
Black Gato.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is growing, AJ.
Yeah.
He's getting big.
Get off of... Awesome. C-Dub had made me some breakfast.
Do you think I should give away a Bushman Hunter?
You see this?
Or are you talking about something else?
You see it? You see that? You see this? I told you. Have you ever seen a cat eat scrambled eggs?
I called the cat Blackie, but Tim said that was not a good name, so he calls it Negro.
No, I do not.
No, it wasn't Negro. What was it?
Noir.
Noir, yeah, that's it.
Because French is so much more refined. I just thought that was a cool name. Everybody's like, "Hi, Blackie." I'm like, everybody names their black dog and black cat Blackie. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was a bear. Let's do that. I guess that's the same though. Noir is French for black, but whatever. I thought it was cool, and they're like, "You're dumb," but they call the other animals Kitty and Orange one. So what's wrong with anyway?
Gus says earlier you get them fixed better off. We've got to. He's really going crazy.
He's freaking psycho. I'm telling you, like.
And everybody's saying he's old enough to be neutered, so we need to do that.
Yep, this week I will trade a knife for a cat with no balls. Today. Sweet cat when he wants to be, but this. Our Christmas tree's already up. Don't hate. This thing will be like up there, and you're like, "What? How did you?" Gosh, I came in the bunker the other day. He had the computer knocked over.
They said he'll be chill after.
Yeah, he's going to be real chill. I'm going to stick him in his head with a 007. He knocked.
Scott Anderson said Kuro. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Kuro is black in Japanese.
Yeah. He's all of those things. He knocked 2 rifles off the wall. How? He's this big. How do you do that? It's insane. He's insane.
We got about 30 minutes left if we stay on the full 2 hours. If y'all want to see any other knives, any other stuff y'all want to see or talk about?
So he's drinking
knife related.
He's drinking water because he's like running around like a madman, tearing up everything.
So I'm going to give away a Bushman unless y'all
Bushman
say something else you'd rather have.
I'm really thirsty.
And we don't know when the 007s are going to drop yet, Trust Monkey. Is it?
This part of the weed does.
Oh, you do know, but we're not announcing it.
I want to let Tomas do that. He really wants to do it. He's super excited. I mean, look. The knife is the 007.
Thomas, we accidentally left the Op Striker resin model at the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas knife this year? Question mark.
Let's think about this. It's our next knife, other than the C-Dub folder, right? Do you see this cat? He's in his litter box fighting his own turds. I don't understand this thing. Like, there's toys to play with, but he's in there batting around Dookie.
Can you show best considerations for Scout cross draw carry? And what is the steel for the American folder? It's
going to be our 80 CRV and 8 EBL. That's what we're going to do it in. I have the option to do Magna Cut, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to jump into that Magna Cut arena. If I do Magna Cut, it'll be this one.
I don't think we're going to the Chattanooga market this year, Brandon.
Nope, we are not. This is our first time since the inception of TCal Knives that we will not be there. You guys don't realize that the world's going to end on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Andrea.
So this will
TCal hug for Jim because Jim is like always like asking for giveaways.
Let Andrea's other half hug him.
He did tell him to calm down already. What would you consider the best hard use do-all blade?
For belt carry, the Raider.
Oh my gosh, that cat stinks.
Yeah. Shitty, real shitty. Get it? He's a horrible. For belt carry, the Raider's a really stout blade. It kind of does everything. The combatant is a stout blade. I'm just looking at all the stuff I make.
Jeremy, we are waiting on grips for the Accomplice. We've shipped a ton of them.
A ton. Yeah.
If you would be willing to take a different grip and you don't want to wait anymore, you can email us.
Yeah. We got a bunch too, so we have a bunch of other stuff.
Kitchen knives. I think we put those on the back burner because we did not get enough interest in those.
I also think that I was a little bit too aggressive. Like, hey, I just drew this new knife. Let's release it in 4 days. this year. I came out with a bunch of new blades, and I'm gonna have to temper that and build production up on those because, like, what?
LMAO shit smells while streaming. What's the best blade for skull piercing? 007.
I can't comment on that. We don't condone that sort of behavior.
What's the best concealed defensive?
That's tough because I would say combatant because it's got that smaller profile and that more aggressive tip, but then all of the agent blades fit into that category. Night Stalker's been incredibly popular for that. Sometimes people find the ring a little bit too big and printy. That's a word, I promise. I think
I still think throwing knives would be sweet. Wasn't John?
You guys don't understand how cool the freaking throwing knife is going to be. We are working on all this stuff in the background. We're just going to not release it every 44 seconds like I typically do.
Yeah, John was doing all kind of scientific stuff with the throwing knives.
Yep, it's neat. It's really cool. John's a super, super smart dude. We would be nowhere as far as the innovative ideas that come out of my head and being implemented were it not for John. Nowhere. He's an engineer and just an all-around smart dude.
Damn, I got my Guardian finally. What a knife. I got the Sentry grip, and I don't think I want to put it on. This knife is beefy. Thanks.
Yeah, that thing, the Guardian it's a jump. It is intentionally so. Look at this terrorist.
What about that V4?
What do you mean?
Somebody asked about it.
The subcompact?
Probably the V4. You know, the other one that's called the V4?
No.
That's what we called that little knife, the other Jason Pike knife.
Mm-mm.
Didn't you call it the V4? Oh, you renamed it?
The Gideon subcompact? Is that what you're talking about?
I thought the subcompact was that one with the cut-off tail.
And, I mean, it's a lot of stuff. It's more different than just that. There is no V4. What is this?
Okay, sorry. I thought that's... I don't know.
Who invented that? We are going to come up with a compact. So there's going to be the Gideon V3, the compact, and the subcompact. The compact is pretty much going to be the Gideon V3 on the agent grip. That's what it's going to be. So it'll be a narrowed up version, scimitar-looking wickedness.
Lemmy Gibbler, Gideon V3 is probably the scariest knife I own. Yeah, it's a wicked-looking knife. Do we have one here we could show?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
What about the Adversary and the MR1 updates?
They're both... I know one is...
Hunter, it was called the V4. I don't know why he's messing with me. I guess he renamed it.
What was called the V4?
The little ring, not the little tiny short version.
Yeah, we left that knife.
We're not making that anymore?
I think Jason liked the subcompact better. I want to kill this animal. He's trying to knock stuff off.
Yeah, the 3-finger knife, the V4.
Yeah, the subcompact took its place. So here's the V3. Somebody want to see it?
I just told you to show it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just, in case nobody knows what we're talking about.
There's the Gideon V3.
What about the Nautilus? We're going to release those?
Yeah.
Also, AR-15 screwdriver.
Yeah, see, how many millions of projects that we have that I've already designed out there? I have the little V4 mini up in here.
What's Tim's favorite 226 MRK25? Question mark.
I like my Legion better than the Mark 25, honestly, because trigger's better.
Yeah, see, that's the V4.
But
yes,
I don't know.
We will release the Gideon again.
Yeah,
y'all want me to give away the Gideon, or y'all were more excited about a Bushman?
So this is what happened with the V4. Everybody was grabbing it like this. And they're like, oh, oops, because you naturally want to put your finger in there, but it's designed 3-finger here and here. Now, it's intuitive this way, but in reverse grip, everybody's like, oh, no. So I thought that would be dangerous. But it's pretty wicked.
So why don't we do, if you win, you can choose the V3 or the Bushman. How about that?
Yeah, because some people want an outdoor knife.
It's like 50-50 of
and
what
some people want to kill people. But we don't condone that. We can kill the cat.
Some people want an outdoor knife and some people want to kill people.
There's really no middle ground here. Look, it's being calm. I'm sorry, we've talked about this cat so much. It's like the bane of my existence. I come down here, we lock him in the basement because he would literally rip the walls down up there. And then I come in and he drives me absolutely up the flipping wall all day.
I'm going to give away a CW shirt too.
You should, because it looks like the...
No, Tim, you can't be on your phone.
That's just weird. Like, people text me at random like I know who they are. Like, it's just numbers. Like, we don't have 22,400 customers. Oh, email, please. Please.
I'm going to do this CW shirt, and then the final giveaway will be a knife.
So,
of your choice.
It looks like the Mission EDC,
it's
which
just
is
hashtag CW.
The folders, is going to be, I think, Black Friday makes the only sense to me, unless you guys just want to do a random day because now they're done 100%. And we could start doing those now. But I'm like, we just did a drop Thursday. Do you want to do another one Thursday? You guys going to reach down deep into your coffers and get divorced over spending money on TKL stuff only?
Outdoors or kill people. Porque no los dos.
Oops. I didn't mean that. We don't kill people. We really don't. I've never done that.
Puede ser los dos.
Listen, I don't know what she's saying, but what I can tell you. Hurricane? Sorry. As I'm on the camera, and then I look out the basement door, and there's like leaves like, whoo. That's universal. Man, smells awesome.
Did you answer about the adversary update earlier?
I thought they were going to be, I did, but I thought they're going to show up the same day from Nickelborn as the 007s, but
they're close though, because we just
I expect them any day, like any day now. Did I show the sheath last week?
Hey, Steven, they're done. Maybe it's your grip. If you want to change the grip, we could get it sooner.
So this is what the schedule kind of looks like, right? It looks like I could do the folders tomorrow, since we're having a Spanish day, mañana.
Yeah, everybody, he didn't want to do Founders Club, folder, or drop, like all at once. And then
look, the DP1s are going to be ready, and then our super magical, super secret.
We could release it all tomorrow, but we don't want to just hand y'all all a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like right before Christmas. Hey, honey, buy me 15 freaking TKLs. But that's because our schedule got all jacked up because of pressure from other influences in the industry, which is really cool because I'm really creative, and I think that's the reason that you see people doing stuff similar to what I'm doing 6 months to a year later. But I'm already on to the next thing. So I'm like, sure, go ahead. Do what you want to do. But I'm 10 steps ahead. So the cool crap that we're coming out with is going to be completely different outside of the industry.
Hey, George, those piranhas are going to start shipping soon. Mm-hmm. We have them. We had to redo some of those, but we do have them, and he has to sharpen them.
Finally.
And we'll start shipping them out.
So yeah, there's all that. So it's like 007, all the blades are here. Sheets are almost done for those. Folders are 100% done. DP1s are in process. Ops talks are in process. Ops strikers are in process. Our super secret collab that accidentally got leaked this week with another influencer is ready to kick off. And then,
well, it wasn't ever told not to say anything. We were like, you can say stuff if you want to.
Right? I just thought there would be like, hey, I'll let you guys know that I'm going to do this. Here's the prototype. But it'll be really exciting when the official word comes out.
Leon, I think we told you too soon that your FMF was going to ship because we had not finished ADCRV2 yet, like I thought.
But that changed.
but
yesterday.
We do have them now, so it took us a couple more extra days.
Yeah,
to
so
ship it.
C-Dub's like, hey, we got to get this one out. These are done. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, because we told them it was shipping.
Right.
But it was because I thought we had them.
Yeah, she was mistaken. We were done 100% with the AEBS, but I got the 80 CRVs.
But it is shipping within the next couple of days.
Yep, I got them in the same. I got 80 CRV, no, AEBL Bushman, 80 CRV FMFs, and the 80 CRV 007s yesterday from Nickel Boron. Lots of stuff. And I also got all the freaking Piranhas a couple days before that. So we got lots of blades. All this stuff is supposed to come together.
If you win this shirt, and you could also get a hat with it. Just
but it's not a C-Dub hat
on your email. Yeah, it's not a CW hat.
We don't have those. But so I'm thinking Black Friday. If you think about the name 007, it would make sense to maybe wink, wink, release that on a day that has a 7 in it.
Thanks, Jason.
Is anybody picking up on what I'm laying down? I want to let Tomas announce that, but it would be kind of cool to do it on the 7th of a month.
Sometime can you do a shop tour and a knife making video? We've done some, but we will do an updated one.
Yeah, if you go back and look at my old videos, the dude who is like 50 pounds more this way, doing those knife videos with the longer beard, that's still me. Those are my knife making videos from years past. Yeah. Look at this. He's dead.
You can't see him, honey.
I'm telling you. He's dead.
All right. Hashtag CW, last chance to enter. Gonna do the drawing.
So you guys ready for the Black Friday drop? That's what we're gonna do. Mission EDC is going to officially launch.
Oh, we decided for sure?
Yeah, I mean, why not? Don't they need a couple weeks to recover from?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so.
Athena Martinez, congratulations. You won a CW t-shirt.
Yay!
And if you don't want the CW t-shirt, you can have a regular TKL one.
Yeah, we got of course you want it. It's Camera Wife's shirt.
And you can get a hat too.
And look, it's awesome.
Hold on. Let me put you over there.
America. Am I there yet?
Yep.
Okay, there's that. And then there's this. And then there's this. And that's CW for Camera Wife, the name I gave her years ago. Now she's famous in the industry. Pretty cool. So, everybody ready for Tuesday?
A lot of people are voting ahead of time, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A lot of people are.
Yeah, Goonie, the gunmetal grip is awesome.
It is awesome. Especially when it's got the...
Yeah, especially if you put black screw... Like, it depends on the knife.
That's right.
It looks really good on certain ones.
Yeah. If you gave us dealer's choice to put whatever color screws in the grips, we would do that. No,
the CW doesn't come in other colors, just this one.
Just those two. Oh, I thought you were talking about the knife. They will, though. The American production one knife is going to come with all the grip colors.
Lots of people saying they already voted.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Ryan, I believe so. Aren't the CW shirts on the website, or did we never add them?
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, maybe we didn't add them, because I don't recall Grant taking a picture in those.
I took the pictures of those.
Oh, okay. I think they're on there.
Let's look it up.
So the last one is going to be a mystery knife drawing for either a Bushman or a V3. You can choose which one you want.
Shop, merchandise, t-shirts. I guess it's not listed. I thought they were, though. Hold on. It should have been.
See, and I just thought people didn't like me. That's why they weren't.
Whatever.
Buying them.
Order yours. Why are these not on here? Black with CW logo.
M. Gomez, yes, it does. All the Patreon levels give you all the access to everything. Sometimes the higher tiers get first access on certain things. It depends.
CW.
Are we going to do that on the folders? Are we giving the top tier first access and then going down from there?
Should we?
I think if we do that, we might want to limit the amount they get so that the bottom people can get them too, right?
How many top tier patrons do we have?
I don't know. What do y'all think?
I mean, that's how the whole Patreon thing was at first. We used to release them in tier levels so that they would get access.
The only reason we didn't do it is because we couldn't figure out how to, like for blend sales on the website. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it just became, if you want to do that upper tier, it's to help us. More. I mean, to be more part of the design process kind of stuff.
It needs to be a limit. That's how it's promoted. That's what people are saying.
I don't know how
come CW doesn't model the CW shirt on the site? I should. I'm shy. We don't figure that out. That's why I hide behind the camera.
Duh. I know that. I know why she don't go on camera. Every once in a while she will, but she doesn't want to be all out there like that. So we appreciate that.
Do it for the top first. Matthew McCann, I'm one of the bottom people. No, nobody's the bottom people.
Lower bottom people. You're the base of the pyramid with which we all stand. We can do that. We have not been able to figure it out with the new website how the H to get that done. I don't know how, because when you log into the website, I don't know. I do not know how to do it. We could do it with the old website.
Hey, I've been out there a little bit, Gareth. You said I've never seen a CW in the wild, LOL.
Yeah, it's out there. You just got to be on it. Every once in a while, she'll be on video or something. There's some pictures from Blade Show stuff floating around. She's too good looking, so I don't want everybody to just be like,
no, I'm not.
Whatever. Okay, that's not true. No. It's a true story. I married up. That's what happened. So, yeah, I don't want people stalking her and stuff.
Whatever. Crazy.
Oh, she is very attractive.
So we were going to do, I don't know now if we're going to do, are we doing CanCon? A lot of people have asked because they want to come see us.
Oh, really? I had decided we weren't doing it. I just didn't tell CanCon yet. I haven't made any blades. Y'all want to come just see my face and not buy a knife?
No, Hunter, I haven't even told people what it is yet.
What?
The new hashtag.
Oh, okay. So, I don't know. I'm trepidatious because this may be a really weird
My mom said now mommy wants to see you. No.
Yeah, she's
Hey, no problem, Sean. Y'all never stay on Patreon if it's a financial hardship. Please. We understand.
Yeah. I do not.
We don't think anything like if you join and quit, we never have a
no, because it's a voluntary thing to get feedback from the community and how we design through stuff. Like that's what the whole premise of that is. What do you think? What's that? And then it kind of grew into this whole like familial community sort of thing.
We did draw the shirt, Miss Toll, but I'm going to give away a knife in just a minute.
So, yeah, we do not want that to be a hardship. It's all of that goes back into the design processes. So that's not a moneymaker for us because we give more discounts than we're getting from monthly. So
we need ponytail cut TKL hats from Kim Boudreaux. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know we'd sell a bunch of them, but it would definitely be cool.
Well, my freaking thing hurts.
I would totally use that.
You would?
Yeah. You didn't see him on the auction, Trust Monkey? He wore he wore a blonde wig, and everybody thought he was different characters. Yeah, like man. Dog the Bounty Hunter, but he was supposed to be
the Bounty Hunter. Actually, they told me what I was supposed to be. I don't know where this wig came from. I didn't pick it out. It was not a costume. They just said, wear this and this is who you are. And I do what I'm told. That's it. That's the whole shebang. I'm going to go get some water, man. I'm going to die.
What happened?
I just got super freaking thirsty up in here, yo.
Okay, go ahead. I'll do this giveaway.
Do your giveaway.
I'll set up the giveaway. Go get you some water. Hashtag.
I'm gonna drink the whole thing.
Lead singer from Spinal Tap. He actually was a local celebrity that we have around here, but we couldn't say that person's name because they would get mad at us. There's this guy that, like, I don't want to say too much because we'll give it away, but he pretends to be a wrestler, and Tim was dressed up like him.
You know that local dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made a career out of being this guy's doppelganger. For real.
He's a local celebrity around here in Ringgold.
In his own mind. Anyway. Hydration. So, what's up?
Why are you being so quiet?
I just got like super crazy thirsty. I'm like, I'm gonna fall out in this biatch. I'm gonna fall out. Somebody talk about some stuff. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, y'all ask us some questions.
Yeah.
Tim's at a loss for words.
Well, I play off of everybody else. You know, I answer questions. I do things.
All right.
Why is this happening?
Hi, Mom.
There, you did it. Didn't she see you like 3 days ago in person?
I had to do it for my mama.
She's gonna be mad all day now.
Did you see that, Mom?
I hope so. To get her, you know, that just happened. So, yeah, CanCon. I don't know. I don't have any knives built for that because all of our stuff is going out the door. So
Jody Moyer said, pretty sure I know what wrestler they're talking about.
Are you local? Yeah, everybody knows who this dude is. He wants you to. How many people for real asked about CanCon? I mean, does that mean I'm going to have to drive like 1,000,000 miles to Columbia?
No, there's just been a few people asking if they were going to be there. I know Dellinger was asking. Stuff like that.
I don't know, man. That crap they pulled with it really kind of pissed me off. So I really want to tell them to stick it, to be honest. Maybe they're watching this. I would love to sponsor the show and be excluded from your little club. That's my favorite thing in the world to do. Makes no sense to me.
Why don't you click rewind?
Yeah.
There's a such thing as a rewind.
Well, you can go back and stuff. Besides, she's about to fall over anyway, so it's not like...
What do you mean I'm about to fall over?
You look like you were like Matrix swimming. I'm about to fall.
Right now?
When you walked over here.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, because you tried to get in my light, and I wouldn't move for you. So okay. I'm not letting that happen, man.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, no.
Negative. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do a little dance, Tim. That's from your person that they're calling a troll that always asks for knives.
Oh, really? Why are they calling him a troll?
Tim, are you feeling okay from Trust Monkey?
Still feel fluffy. Still feel pretty fluffy.
Yeah, doesn't he dress up as Ric Flair?
I think it is Ric Flair.
Yeah. Yeah,
he does. He dresses up as Ric Flair, and like.
So that's who Tim was.
Sure. I think he's like officially endorsed by this dude's got a wrestling arena here locally, and yeah.
Tim, what was your martial arts background?
I've taken a few. My major discipline was Taekwondo, Hapkido, and Jiu-Jitsu, but my dad did judo, so he taught me a lot of that, and then I used to do American karate. That was fun. And then I started to get interested in the Filipino martial arts right after I got out of the Marine Corps, and then kind of gave up on it. I'd like to do Krav Maga because we learned a little bit of that when we did some cross training.
Can you please show size comparison between Piranha and DP1?
No. I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, super duper duper hot.
Man, I didn't realize how much smaller it was than the Piranha.
Yeah,
that's
so
crazy.
The Piranha was designed to give you pretty much a full grip where your pinky kind of wraps that, and you can still have a smaller concealable blade. And the DP1 is just a 2-finger, straight up. Just he's a little guy, so there's the difference. A lot.
Justin Lebo said the combatant I received surpassed my expectations. It's compact and stout. Can't wait for.
I love when
Raider.
we hear people say that we exceeded their expectations. That makes me pretty happy.
PJ Galloway said, I've done Filipino MA for 30 years under GM Ernesto Priscus.
Yeah, see, I want to do more FMA stuff. I dabbled in it, and then life happened.
Oh my gosh, somebody told me that before, Gareth.
What?
That I look like Amy Lee.
Who's that?
You know what really annoys me is when people tell me I look like
who's Amy
Gretchen
Lee?
Wilson. I'm like, no.
Who's Amy Lee?
I think she's a singer. Isn't it from Evanescence or something?
I live under a rock.
Sorry, let me put you back on here.
Like, I do all this stuff, and people are like, hey, you know who so-and-so is? You know that movie? I'm like, yeah, no.
Ray Johnson wants to know when the Nautilus is coming to market.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's all of that really depends on the Founders Club, to be honest, because to get the reworks done on that jacked up steel.
Yay, thanks,
we're gonna need
Wrench. $5. Just order 2 CW shirts. He probably can ship them tomorrow.
Yeah. That depends. It depends on what direction we take in 2025, and that's kind of what the Founders Club is all about. We're getting a giant building. We just don't know what we're putting in it yet, whether we're just going to continue business as usual. I'm going to have to hard mill those to get the Nautilus is done. So I don't know. What you laughing at, man?
Florian, Amy Lee, and Ric Flair Dream Team.
Man.
That's pretty funny.
I don't know who this Amy Lee is, but I certainly don't want to be Ric Flair. Can we trade?
All right, let's do this drawing and get off of here since Tim has gotten tired.
Uh-oh, is it that noticeable?
No.
I was going to say stuff about other things. Things and stuff and stuff and things. And I don't even remember what they were.
Let's show a Bushman and the V3 so people know what they're getting in case they're new here.
Sure. Are you new here? Did you come here before? All right, here we go. There we go. You know what I think it is? The fact that you woke me up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did wake him up at 2:30, y'all, so this is my fault.
I'm like, what? I'm gassed. I've been down here for 7 hours now in this room, working and beating on stuff. So those are the two. Are you giving both of these away right now?
No, they can choose.
Oh,
if you win, you can pick one of these.
I'm sure you said that.
Yep.
You should sing it like Amy Lee. Yeah. Crap. You know what it is? You know what got me weird?
What?
Like, crap, am I going to have to do CanCon now?
Oh, sorry. I derailed you.
Well, I just am thinking, like, man, if I'm going to do that, I got a whole bunch of freaking work to do. And
RPA anomaly. Congrats. You get to choose your V3 or Bushman.
Wow. Man, lucky you. Yeah, we probably should. I mean, I committed to doing it. But then, what if the rumors are true? What if everybody starts acting like a freaking nut job 2 days after the election?
Do y'all think there's going to be like a bunch of riots and stuff?
I don't know what I think personally. There's a potential for it, and then there's like whatever. Like nobody's going to get that upset. It's like whatever. I don't even care. I'll be mad if somebody tries to block my roadway. I'll be really mad.
Bye, Roz. Have a good week.
Is that it? Are we out?
Yeah, we're about done.
All right, guys. Well, look, sorry I got completely gassed. You can blame Amy for that. It's totally her fault because I had like 1.5 minutes of sleep last night. Have a great week. If it's important to you, go exercise your rights. If it's not, hide in your basement because everybody's going to kill each other. Just kidding. You have a great week. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Did you done? Did you do it?
I did it.